Hello kids, it's teacher Didi for a new online lesson, science lesson of course. So last time we talked about materials, we will continue. So at the planning today, what is plan? It's finish the series of video we begin and do a worksheet together and also maybe watch other video, and if you want more explanation just text to me online and can make special things for you. Okay, so we'll see that some people want a hat for the dessert, so we'll see the video.
In today's activity, you're going to make a hat to keep you cool on a desert island. First, let's talk about the problem you have to solve. What does your hat need to do? To get an idea of what a hat should do, let's take another look at some hats made for hot weather. Each of these hats has a stiff brim that shades you, and each one has a part that goes over your head. Seems like it'd be nice if that part was soft and soaked up sweat so that you stayed dry. So you're going to make a hat, but what materials are you going to use? You're on a desert island after all you have to work with are these lunch supplies from the boat, from when a lunchbox washed up on the beach. You'll look at each thing and decide whether it will be useful in making a hat. Rather than thinking about what the thing is, I want you to think about the material it's made of. Like, don't think of this paper plate as something you eat off of, or this paper bag as something to carry stuff in. Just think about how these materials can help you to shade your head. Are you ready to get started? You will work with a partner to test the properties of the materials you have. Then, each of you will make a hat, helping each other out as you work. In the end, the most successful hat will be the one that does the best job of blocking the sun. Okay, now I'll walk you through the activity step by step. Get these
So we
starting
cannot make this
supplies. You'll get
activity,
more
but maybe
supplies
you can
later.
do
When you're done with
yourself
this
with
step,
your own.
press the arrow on the right.
Maybe you can try to do that at home.
Softness test. Rub each material. Answer question 1 on the worksheet. You do this test to decide which materials feel soft enough to go on your head.
So soft is it means if it's comfortable to touch it. For example, a pillow or a teddy bear is very soft. We have aluminium foil, paper plates, paper towel, paper bag. Which is the softer object? I mean, aluminium will not be soft. Paper plate, no. Paper towel, yes, will be soft. Paper bag, little bit. But the most softest object is, of course, paper towel.
Get these supplies for the next step.
So a cup of water and a spoon. You can find that in your kitchen.
Sweat soaker test. Use the spoon to drip water on each material. Answer question 2. You do this test because the part of the hat that goes on your head needs to be able to soak up sweat.
Yes, you want to have absorbent material for your hat because maybe if you are in the desert, you will have sweat, water come from your body, don't smell good, and can give you problem with your skin if you have too many sweat and if the sweat don't go outside somewhere else. So they will test with water, aluminium foil, paper plates, paper towel, and paper bag. So aluminium is metal and is not absorbent at all. Paper is absorbent. A plate is rigid, so will be absorbent little bit. Paper towel will be very absorbent, and paper bag little bit. But the winner is the paper towel. It's very absorbent.
Stiffness test. Hold each material like this to see if it droops down or stands stiff. Answer question 3. You do this test because your hat's brim needs to be stiff so that it doesn't flop into your eyes.
So you want a material with stiff. So do you have aluminium foil? It's not very stiff, because you see if you touch, you will have some problem with the aluminum. I don't think it's a good choice for make a hat. Paper plates, no, it's not a stiff materials. Paper towel will stiff and paper bag little bit. So the better for stiffness is paper plate.
Take a minute.
So
Get the final supplies. These will help you put your hat together.
we'll see the hat of the people.
Make a hat that shades you from the sun. Share ideas and help your classmates. You don't have to use every material. If you're really stuck, ask your teacher for an inspiration sheet.
So they will make the hat they want with the material we see.
Your teacher will ask for volunteers to show off their hat and talk about its materials.
Okay, we don't have that. It's okay. Now we'll do a worksheet for recap the lesson. So let me change the screen. I will share that. No, that is the answer sheet. Okay. So we have that. Okay. So for recap the lesson, which property would you want your clothing to have if you were running and jumping? So if you run and jumping, you want a materials with light, because you will have already a lot of sweat and will be very hot. You want something light. You want something absorbent for absorb your sweat. You want something too, what we can say, light, opaque, stiff, light, waterproof, soft, heat trapping, stretchy, of course, because if you make sports, you will have a lot of movement. So if your clothes is too rigid, you will break your clothes. Destroy your clothes, and you don't want that. If you are playing in the snow, so the snow is very cold, so you need something heat trapping, because if you don't have that, you will maybe become sick. You need something soft, comfortable, and you need something absorbent. You need something. No, sorry. The opposite. You need something waterproof, because like the snow is made of water. If you have something too absorbent, your gloves will be so cool, so cold, full of water, and will be not good for you. If you swim, you will need something stretchy. We'll need something waterproof. You need something light, and you need something opaque. Imagine if if you have a transparent swimming clothes and everybody can see your body, will be very bad. So of course you need opaque swimming clothes. Exercise number 2. Filling the missing materials. Missing materials. We have materials. Properties, example, cotton, soft, absorbent, opaque. Example, what do you think? Clothes, like metal, and you have armor, pens. What is the characteristic of metal? Is hard, heavy, and waterproof. And we have something we have to guess what is it. It's bouncy, stretchy, waterproof, and you can make balls, tires, eraser, rain boots. What is it? It's a plastic. So draw a picture to show how you would test the material. So we will not draw. I will send you this worksheet in the same way of all the documents. Okay, okay. So we'll continue a little bit. Oh, I have to change the screen. You cannot see, I think. Oh, I hope you see a little bit. I hope you see what I did before. Okay. Okay. So now we'll see a material made by a teacher.
When you want to hammer a nail into wood, a hammerhead of metal is good. You need something that's hard enough to hammer out the metal stuff. Choose your materials carefully. Think about all of their properties. You wouldn't wear paper clothes in the rain, or use wood in a window pane. Leather belts bend easily, 'cause they have flexibility. And rubber's quite fantastic when you need stuff that's elastic. Choose your materials carefully. Think about all of their properties. You wouldn't wear paper clothes in the rain, or use wood in a window pane. Paper, plastic, metal and wood, glass, ceramics, cotton and wool. Fabric comes from fiber that's spun and woven into cloth worn by everyone. Natural wool and cotton, synthetic polyester and nylon. Choose your materials carefully. Think about all of their properties. You wouldn't wear paper clothes in the rain, or use wood in a window pane. Paper, plastic, metal and wood, glass, ceramics, cotton and wool. Choose your materials carefully. Think about all of their properties. You wouldn't wear paper clothes in the rain, or use wood in a window pane.
So it's very good song. We talk about materials and properties. Okay. Online simulation. What's that? Invent. Oh. Let's see what is it. What is that? So we have different materials and we will use the property of materials or create a new object. For scratch your back. Okay. Now we'll play some games. I will send you the link for that you can play games at your home. Drag a material that is not waterproof into the tester. Please click the Is it the waterproof control to test it. So for example, you have object meter. Yes, you take the meter, put in the glass here. Is it waterproof? You see, water cannot pass through. Yes, it's waterproof. You can change material. We see paper. Paper, is it waterproof? No, absorbent and even can be break. After the other materials, we can test if it's transparent or not. Fabric transparent? No, no, not transparent. Blah, 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 blah. Is it flexible? Yes. Is it strong? It's strong enough. But glass, I think glass is not strong and will break. Yes! Glass flexible, no. But it's transparent and that is great things we can see the light behind the glass. So I will put this link on your line and you can make exercise. I can give you other games. I have a website full of games. So I think I will do that. So so now we can start a new lesson, I think. Huh? Why do we wear clothes?
Summer reads, t-shirts and
Okay, we don't care about that. We'll see the lesson, do the lesson 2 of materials. Materials, okay. We classify materials now.
Hi, it's Doug. It's day 2 of your class being stranded on a desert island. Your ship sank yesterday and you all swam ashore. And today, man, you are so hungry. Now, luckily, you spotted some wild chickens on the island. And if there are chickens, you get to thinking maybe there are eggs around. So you look around and, yes, all right, a nest. All right, you've got some eggs. Now, you don't really want to eat raw eggs if you don't have to. That'd be kind of gross. It'd be nice to find a way to cook them. There isn't any fire on your island, but it is really hot outside. It's so hot, actually, that it reminds you of something your uncle used to say every time it was a hot day. He'd say, "It's so hot outside you could fry an egg on the sidewalk." You always thought that was just a funny thing some people say when it's hot outside. But could that expression actually be true? That would solve your problem. So you think, well, maybe I could try it out. There are no sidewalks on this island, but there is a nice flat rock that's been sitting in the hot sun. So you go ahead and you crack open one of the eggs like this. Here's what happens.
So you waste a lot of eggs on this.
It doesn't fry. It's still just a raw egg. I guess maybe the saying isn't true. Or does it just need to be hotter outside? It turns out that people have tried doing this, even in the hottest place on Earth. That's this place right here, Death Valley, California in the USA. Summer temperatures there reach 134 degrees Fahrenheit. So if there were somewhere that frying an egg on a hot sidewalk should work, Death Valley is the place. Look what happened even there, though. It still doesn't work. The eggs are still raw. So if it doesn't work in the hottest place on Earth, it's not going to work on this desert island either. Unfortunately, then, it seems like there isn't a way to fry an egg on a hot day. Now, meanwhile, while you were busy trying to fry an egg, your friend was busy rubbing some sticks together, and she managed to start a fire. All right, she even found this chunk of metal from the ship that can act like a frying pan. Oh, what an awesome friend. What would you do without her? You're all in business. You guys are going to have some fried eggs. Woohoo! But now, you have a new problem. You know that that hot pan will burn your fingers if you touch it. You don't have any easy way to get your hot pan off of the fire without burning your hand. What can you do? You want to grab the pan, but it's too hot. Well, think about what people normally use in situations like this so that they won't burn their fingers. Like, what would you use to get a hot dish out of the oven?
So normally we have gloves, but in the desert you don't have gloves. You can maybe take wood and try to put your egg in a plate, or can in a cold plate, for can eat easily. Yeah, They have meat. What would you use to hold a cup of hot chocolate that's too hot for your hands? You can use fabrics, maybe fabrics clothes or a towel. Oh, cardboard sleeves that slide over the hot paper cups. The cardboard protects people's hands from the heat. Yeah, it's a smart way.
So, an oven mitt and a cup sleeve are both objects that we use to pick up hot things. But look at the materials they're made out of. An oven mitt is made of thick cloth. The sleeve on a paper cup is made out of cardboard. Cloth and cardboard are different materials, but both have the same property. They don't let heat get through them very easily. That's why these materials protect you from getting burned. Scientists have a single word that they like to use for this property. They say that these materials have insulating property. Materials that have insulating property don't let the heat get through easily, and so that protects you from getting burned. So now you have your solution for how to lift the hot frying pan off of the fire without burning your hand. What you need is a thick piece of cloth or cardboard. But you don't have a thick piece of cloth or cardboard here on the island. All you have on the island are these materials that washed up on shore. Will any of these materials work? You really don't want to burn your hand to find out. How can you find out which materials have insulating property?
So now you have to be a scientist and try every object, aluminium, fabrics, or cup. Maybe it's plastic cup, fabric socks, or aluminium sheet. We will see. You have to try. It's a scientist's way.
In today's activity, you're going to make mittens out of different materials. Then you're going to use those mittens as oven mitts to find out which have insulating property. In other words, which materials can help you pick up something hot, like a frying pan, without burning yourself. Now, you wouldn't want to test your mittens by grabbing an actual hot pan, because some of the mittens might not work, and then you'd actually burn yourself. Ouch. So instead, you're going to use a bottle of water that's been heated up. Some of the bottles are hot, but some of them are not. Can you feel the heat? You're going to try out all of the mitten materials to see if they're insulating, to see whether you can feel the heat or not. Are you ready? I'll walk you through how to do this experiment, step by step.
So if you want to, you can do that at home. Take aluminium and material and very
Find a
cold
partner
water.
to work with. When you're done with this step,
Can
click
be your
the arrow
parents.
on the right.
But that... Yeah, okay. We'll finish this lesson.
Get these supplies for your group. You'll get the water bottles later.
Okay, kids, we'll finish this lesson for the next time. Have a good weekend. Enjoy. Take care of your family. Respect the social distances for COVID protection. Don't forget to wear a mask in public place. See you. Have a good day. Bye bye.